I've had this video on the back burner for a while now, but a recent YouTube comment on an English teacher's video made me really want to get it finished. The video brought up several words that even native speakers mispronounce. Someone commented that the teacher started out talking about mispronounced English words, but then named French words. This presented a central misconception of words like déjà vu, and I think this video may help to clear up this misunderstanding. Before I started learning more about linguistics and language in general, I used to always wonder, why don't we have an English word for déjà vu? In my opinion, déjà vu is an overused word these days. It is a French word meaning already seen. However, we began using it in English to describe a feeling that something we are experiencing has happened before. I've experienced this weird and eerie feeling many times, and it's the subject of much speculation, including propositions of time travel or multi-dimensional experiences. But it's most likely a psychological phenomenon that involves a blip in memory processing. But why déjà vu seems to frequently involve black cats is another mystery. When we say déjà vu, we mean a feeling of déjà vu. When used in this way, déjà vu describes an illusory experience, but it has since been generalized to refer to anything that is familiar and perhaps mundane. And so a frequent question native English speakers ask is, why after all this time don't we have our own English word for déjà vu? Why do we use a French word? Well, the answer is that we actually do have an English word for déjà vu. And I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but the English word for déjà vu is déjà vu. This question uncovers a central misunderstanding about certain English words. That is, that certain words that sound foreign are still foreign words. While many English words derived from French and slowly evolved to become unique English words, déjà vu is a borrowed foreign word in English. These are often called loanwords. It has been fully incorporated into the language, and it's used as if it is an English word. Therefore, for all intents and purposes, that is exactly what it is, an English word. There are many such borrowed words or loan words in English that we do not question. These words make up a huge part of the English language, and we, in fact, use them in everyday conversation without ever noticing. And of course, many other words in the English language were originally formed from loan words. Thousands of everyday words do not stretch all the way back to the Germanic roots of our language. Bungalow has a Hindi origin. Caravan has a Persian origin. And tomato has a Spanish origin. And do you think of cafe as an English word? You may recognize its origin as being French, but you probably do not question its status as an English word either. But there are other words for cafe. Déjà vu, when used in its illusory and eerie sense, is a singular experience, and there are no other single words we can use to describe it without explaining it in full sentences. This certainly may have something to do with how we continue to think of it as a French word. However, I suspect there is more to it than that. It remains French-sounding to our ears. Many other loan words use a pronunciation that makes them sound more English to our ears. As well, in written works, it tends to be rendered with its accent marks, and even italicized so as to set it apart as a foreign word. Keep in mind that using accent marks does not disqualify a word as a loan word, and you will find it, as I have here, spelled without such marks often. Still, all of these things probably contribute to the perception of déjà vu as a French word that we use because we don't have an English word. There are other such words from French that we do use routinely though. Faux pas, joie de vivre, avant-garde, and carte blanche, for example. So that's it. The real reason we do not have another word for déjà vu is that we already have one. And of course, we have loan words from many languages, including commonly from Spanish, Italian, and even Japanese and Chinese. And even though English is a Germanic language, we have loan words from German. Many common foods are loanwords. Spaghetti is an English word as well as an Italian word. We pronounce it in an anglicized way. And this way is, by the way, entirely correct if you're an English speaker. It's only incorrect if you're an Italian speaker. Most of the time when we say spaghetti, we do not think of ourselves as using an Italian word. So now you understand that when you say déjà vu, you're not really using a French word, but an English word we borrowed from the French. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video worthwhile.